Me and my spoke shave would like to welcome you to Wally Bar, and today we're going to make a honing guide to hone, sharpen small blades, such as spoke shave blades. And in the previous video, I showed you how I sharpened this spoke shave using this honing guide, but it's a bit borderline, it's a bit on the big side, you see. Yeah, and these spoke irons are much, much smaller. Yeah, because they are smaller spoke shaves. So, I thought, hang on, let's make a video and let's make a honing guide for small blades, you see. Well, that's enough for him. Although, I must admit, that's a good idea. Because those little tiny blades are a pain in the neck to sharpen. Well, I suppose we're going to have to get the angle correct. And we're using a digital angle finder to achieve that, yeah, at around 25 degrees. And now we've got our line. Yes, I could use a handsaw, such as a tenon saw, but no. We're going to use the bandsaw because it's easy. Sorry. So now we have our wedge. Yeah. And we're going to have a stop on that wedge for the blade to rest up against. And I'm using super glue, such as this Sharpening acrylate glue by Eureka, the name that sticks. So once we've glued the stop on and set it square to the leading edge, we clean out any excess glue. The part of the stop that protrudes past the bottom of the honing guide has to be removed. You could saw it off if you want, but we're going to use the 9-inch sanding disc. Did the perfect job, and finish up on the old finisher. Yeah, clear all the sides and the edges, and let's round off the back corners so they don't jab you in the hand. Don't want to be jabbed in the hand, no. So there you go. So back to the bench, and now we've got to mark it out where we want our magnets to go. Yes, we're installing magnets because we're modern, you see. Near magnets that they are. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I want to install these magnets in a position that suits both sides of spoke shave irons. Or blades, if you like. So once I've got the marks, I use the bradawl to mark the centres to make sure I get exactly where I need to be. Now, I'm going to glue the bit of wood back to the other bit of wood that we cut off earlier, using the super glue and some activator. But this is a temporary situation that it is. So we're not just going to install 2 magnets, no. We're going to install 6 magnets. Yes, I say it again. 6 magnets. 2 larger magnets, 20mm in diameter. But also 4 little tiny magnets of 6mm in diameter, because we can install them closer to the edge. And once we set up the pillar drill with its 20mm Forstner bit to drill a flat bottomed hole, and we've set the stop up to only drill so deep. So I checked the depth with the vernier gauge. Make sure it's the same as the actual magnets that we have purchased. These magnets are pretty cheap, You can buy 10 of them for around €6. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look good? Now we're going to change the bit and install a brad point 6mm drill bit for the other magnets, Yeah. Set the depth. And then we drill 4 little holes in line, nearer the edge. As you can see, out comes the super glue again, the solid acrylate. Yes, here we are. Sticking in the magnets, that we are, yeah. But it won't be just glue, no, we've got screws as well. Holding them little blighters in, that we will. Oh, okay, the screws are too long. They're poking through. So making sure we've got the screws pointing in the right direction so we don't rip the old belt to pieces. We grind back the screws. Oh, what's that? That is the spoke shave iron. Oh, okay. And we use it to grind the primary bevel. Well, I don't worry too much about primary and micro bevels and all that jazz. Sometimes with these little blades, all I do is do it all the same angle. Using the oilstone, coarse side up, we polish off the grindings from the linisher. Then we flip her over, we use the smooth side, and we carry on the sharpening process, polishing off the coarser grindings from the other side of the stone. Works, Once we're satisfied with that, we'll pass the plane iron over a 3000 grit diamond sharpening plate, giving a fine edge, but obviously it will create a burr, for which we will have to remove. So after flattening the back just a touch, we strop the spoke shave iron on the palm of my hand, yeah. Watch yourself, don't cut yourself. After a bit of stropping and a bit of shaving on the back of the hand, let's do a bit of spoke shaving. Oh, now we set it up. Slight angle to the blade. And there you go. Happy as a sandpiper that we are. So you too can make yourself a spoke shave iron honing guide. For pennies, you see. And while you're here, please boop the old like button. It helps the channel, you know. Toodaloo.